Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Sale, and I'm the Principal and Founding Director of the Contemporary Institute of Clinical Sexology, which we call CICS for short, CICS, CICS. And I wanted just to spend a little time with you to talk you through the CICS guiding principles. When we established CICS in 2016, we wanted to find a simple way to describe how we would run the organisation in terms of our values and our intentions. And we settled on 3 simple words that are packed full of meaning: inclusivity, relational warmth, and uncompromising quality. They're the 3 words that captured the intentionality at CICS. We want the organisation to be run in a way that includes all identities and doesn't create any barriers or harms to people with marginalised identities. We wanted to have content in our courses that covered marginalised identities, and not just in a tag on, let's have one session on diversity type of way, in a fully integrated way. And we wanted to ensure that the way we teach and the way we assess suited a variety of needs for our students and wasn't just a one-size-fits-all academic process that you have to fit into whether you're able to or not. So they were the kinds of thoughts that informed that inclusivity word. We also wanted to ensure that the principle of relational warmth was retained within our training organisation. At the heart of psychotherapy is a therapeutic alliance, and we come from a relational school of pluralism, where that warmth between ourselves and our clients, that connection, that adult to adult relating, with all of the boundaries and frameworks around that make it professional psychotherapy, that connection and relational warmth was present. As sex and relationship therapists and specialists, the concept of relationship and what is required to maintain relationship is central to our specialism. Therefore, we need to bring that knowledge and model it in the way that we work with our students. So it was really important to us to model our profession and model what we see as core to our profession in the training space, which is relational warmth, and working with relationship technology, as in knowledge, not necessarily electronic technology, knowledge and understanding about how relationships work well. And we bring that, we need to model that. We hold our authority as teachers, and we are responsible for ensuring that our students qualify and can practice safely. So we will hold our authority, but we don't wield power. Very conscious of power and how that influences feeling included and safe, and also feeling connected or disconnected in relationship, in the multiple types of relationships we have, and in this instance, teacher to student. And we're committed to uncompromising quality. So that's a big commitment to make, and how that shows up in the CICS learning space is that we ask for feedback and we respond to feedback. And we do that quite quickly, wherever possible. If a video lesson has run out of date or a terminology has changed, we have contemporary in our title, and we don't want to leave anything to become out of date or not keep on top of language developments. So we'll change it. We're constantly changing our materials to keep ourselves right at the cutting edge of this profession. And when we're given feedback, we'll think about it, and where we think it's appropriate, we will incorporate it. We can hold that modesty and awareness in service of being the best school we can possibly be. So we don't settle for second best, and we don't like having something that's not matching a range of needs. So we put a lot of effort in responding to feedback. So we've got inclusivity, and we've got relational warmth, and we've got uncompromising quality. And they're very easy intentions to hold when everything's going well, and they can be a challenge when we're faced with challenge. And that's where I feel at CICS we can excel, in that we will look at all situations through those guiding principles. That way we feel like we are modeling and holding how we want our therapists to be in the world, how we can relate to our students as people, they can relate to us as people. And the whole context is we're in an adult learning context to learn how to work with psychosexual and relationship themes with our clients. I want to say that I'm aware that the word inclusion, which is obviously connected to the word inclusivity, can feel like it's an oppressive term, in that it's perpetuating a sense of a power dynamic, and we're in a position of power and we will include those that aren't, rather than the whole kind of concept of anti-oppressive practice. I do appreciate that. We're holding the word inclusion at the moment because it just meets that intentionality of ensuring that everyone is included, of all identities, whether that's a cisgender heterosexual man or a queer trans person or a person of colour or any other identity combination we can think of, financial identity, working class backgrounds like my own, for example, also cultural considerations that aren't necessarily as visible in our very middle class UK-based psychotherapy profession. So we're very conscious. And a lot of our content has been thoroughly reviewed recently and is still under review, to ensure that we're looking through all of these lenses of excluding and ensuring that we include, and that we essentially decolonize our curriculum. We're very committed to that. We back up those principles in the way that we operate outside of CICS as well. I'm a member of the Inclusion and Anti-Oppression Coalition. I served for 8 years on the Coalition for Preventing Conversion Therapy in the UK. We're a disability confident badged organisation, and none of this is about posturing or about virtue signalling. I have a real aversion to those kinds of approaches in any aspect of professional life or personal life. I'm just sharing that with you because they're the facts. Our commitment is to doing the work of anti-oppressive practice, as opposed to ensuring that it looks like we care about these themes. We do care. So inclusivity, relational warmth, and uncompromising quality are our guiding principles. We chose those in 2016 and they're valid now. And you'll see when you join our organisation that how alive those values are for us at CICS. Thank you.